Hi guys, it's me, Eggshell, and after getting my booty whooped by drooling babies using cheap and dead means for their advantage, it is quite relevant to say that the only game that has this is off-brand knockoff item set, also known as Random Rumble.
What the hell is this?
Spawn out of thin air and get a load of 5 items and use them to kill unsuspecting enemies so that in the future you could collect his or her life insurance for your own personal gain. I call it stealing, but remember you'll get a random loadout every time you perish, and if you're not skinny Gen Z enough to just really crap at the game, then you'll probably just die and visit your father below. Don't feel so bad though, there's always a money continuing development that will always find a way to make your life easier and everyone else's, with special power-ups that you could buy with money, or like I like to say, it's stealing your mom's credit card. But since no one really uses them and cannot be used in competitive, then there's no real point of explaining them. There's a total of 14 game modes that you can play with, in which only half are known since the community is full of brain-dead players who wouldn't take a second brain cell to press the boss fight mode. It is like crack into their veins. Some game modes are good, and some are absolute garbage. Nonetheless, I might as well rupture my lungs to explain each one of them. Super Smash. If you were smashing your bros last night, then you're smashing 8-year-old's percentage meter to the void. Competitive. Get the most kills to win. Classic. Competitive but with stolen money backs and buffs. Wrap up. If you're playing with your feet instead of your hands and dive, then you could get free buffs to stack to whack. Loadout picker. Clap children with your custom weapons. Team deathmatch. Compete with half the server in funny Clash Royale map. Point capture. Horrendous. Boss fight. Be a god and exterminate the peasants. Hot potato. Pass around a terrorist attack to your fellow neighbor. King of the hill. Kick out the poor. Become kings. 5. Discord mod transformation. And the rest 3 are the same game modes but with different colored teams. There's an estimated amount of 100 plus weapons and pods in the game, which are mostly memes that taste like expired milk. Some are easy to use, but others need to combine the knowledge of Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla to formulate the directions to kill a handicapped 8-year-old Rockstar that's just trying to chill, for you just to do a mediocre amount of damage. Pods are peaceful weapons that can damage someone emotionally, but because no one cares about a washed up meme that died years ago, then they'll just give you a death sentence. And lastly, consumables are, well, stuff that you can consume, and will probably give you AIDS if ingested, but also can be thrown for special effects for the person enduring it.
Let's go.
There's a countless amount of 3 types of players you'll be messing with when trying to beat the ever-living Among Us Society. First, the runners are running faster when he gets the slightest touch by his roommate after dropping the soap multiple times. Secondly, the newcomer is the player where he's from, what's he doing, and why he's playing with people like-minded to him. He's the type of player you can farm coins out of. And finally, the taxi evader will be the tryhard to use the GTX 1660 that will clean out the sword of his computer and himself. It's known that these guys will hunt you down until the last drop of blood, so that they can pay back the government for their fellow fines. There are leaderboards that have people that play this game every day and every night. I could have made an entire video making fun of them, but I'm not trying to shoot myself in the liver since I also belong with those tryhards. And lastly, there is microtransactions that give you permanent additions to your already drugged body, with also permanent taunts and kill effects in which you can flex on the deceased, and if you really want to stab yourself in the gut, then buy the 10,000 lead coin firework kill effect. Anyways, there's no actual real endgame, so be glad to play until you wait for the next update, which will take the time of your father coming back.